procrastinator that like I know that like if I don't make myself do it, like I'm not gonna do it. Even though I really enjoy making these videos. But I saw Final Destination Bloodlines and I watched it a while back. I didn't watch it when it came out in theaters, but I probably watched it like 2 weeks ago. And mind you, I was supposed to be filming this 2 weeks ago because naturally you watch a movie and then you make a video about it the next day. But not me. Not me. So here we are. And I'm not gonna lie, I forgot completely about like everything. I forgot everything about the movie, but like just walk with me for a second here because we're gonna like, go one by one or whatever and just figure it out. Just to start off though, like I wonder if you can hear that. I don't think it's loud enough that you'll be able to hear it, so I think it's fine. Like I'm just gonna keep going because I don't know when the air conditioner is gonna turn back on, so I'm not gonna waste time. But also I don't think this video will be that long, to be honest, because I don't really know what I'm talking about, but it's okay. So this is my first Final Destination movie, as you probably saw in the title. I didn't know what to title this video, so I figured like I wouldn't watch any of the other ones so that I could say that this is my first one. And it is. And to be honest, I didn't really know what to expect because like for some reason Final Destination has never been like that interesting to me. Like I'm just not like, I never gravitated towards it growing up, and I'm kind of like a franchise guy. Like I watched all the Scream movies, I watched all the Chucky movies growing up. I guess like Conjuring. I'm trying to think of like other franchises. But for some reason, like the classics, like Final Destination, like I just didn't care for it. Like I didn't think, I don't know, like there was something about it that just didn't gravitate to, like I didn't gravitate towards it. But I didn't see, like I wanted to see Bloodlines, but I didn't see it in theaters. I decided to wait. I had never watched Final Destination before, and I didn't know what to expect because I didn't know the plot. So like, can anybody, like, I guess I'll have to do it myself because but if anybody can tell me like if Final Destination, like is this what's going on, like is it like death or something, like there's like a literal being of death that is like doing all this, because I think that sounds a little interesting. Like I didn't know, like honestly, if you don't Google it, like you really have no idea what Final Destination is about. Like people are dying, but you don't really know the cause or like what's going on. Like I thought it was fascinating that it's about this like entity, obviously called death, that is like actively trying to kill people. I'm not gonna lie, like I don't really have a lot to say about this movie. I believe I gave it 3 stars. Which now that I think about it, like this is a 6 out of 10 movie. But I did think it was a little average. Like honestly, like people were saying it was really good. And like I thought it was fine. I think what stood out to me when I was watching it was the main character. I just thought she was pretty cool. And honestly, like the whole cast was very good. You got my boy Murphy from The 100. If you know, you know. Like I love seeing my clients booked. And then you have my other client from the Chucky series. I don't know your name, I'm sorry. But I remember like he was good in that show, and then in here he was very good. Like wow, like you can act for real. Like I really was convinced, like when you just see an actor and you're like, yeah, like they got it, you know what I mean? That's kind of what he was giving. Like I don't know, like I think he's a screen grabber. Like he's just so natural, and for the main character, like I don't know anything that she's been in. Holy fuck. Like why is whispering so hard? close and I didn't go through her filmography, but I think she was a very interesting protagonist. Like I just thought like she kind of like an aura to her that I thought was very interesting, like very cool. And I remember like 2/3 through this movie I was thinking like I really like you, girl, like I really like you. And I'm not gonna lie, like those are the only 3 characters I remember. And by the end of the movie, the only ones that are alive are like her and the guy from Chucky. Like it's not I don't remember, guys. Like it's not a brother, it's not a cousin. Honestly, I'm very upset that like I watched this movie and then I didn't make a video about it for like 2 weeks because I just don't know like anything else but procrastination. But you know what, it's fine, like I don't give a fuck. So because I don't have a lot to say about the movie itself, I wanted to rank the deaths and I thought that would be really fun. And I'm gonna pause the video right now because I need to look up the deaths. Yes, I came unprepared, but it doesn't matter because when you guys are watching this, it's just gonna like edit really fast and it's gonna be fine, okay? But I promise I'm a professional and I care about this, I do. But yeah, I'm gonna like, I feel like there's gonna be a lighting change because whenever I've made a video and cut it, like the lighting just changes for some reason on the camera. So like I know when I put this video up and then I stitch it together, like I'm gonna be really pissed because the lighting is gonna be inconsistent once again, and that's literally what I wanted to avoid this time. You know, I wanted to like get it right and like have it be consecutive, but I guess we'll find out when I cut it together. So give me 1 second and I'm going to rewatch all the deaths and then I will tell you my rankings because I think that'll be really fun. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay, so I have my glasses on so I can read, and I'm gonna read them. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna go from least to, or I guess worst to best, even though they're all pretty bad because they're like graphic. But I mean in the sense of like which one is like the most like with the spectacle and like the most like bizarre whatever, or honestly like it's just the ones that I like my favorites, you know what I mean, from like least favorite to like most favorite. So I would say my least favorite would be the older lady dying. So I forgot if she was like a grandma or like no, I think it's like the great grandma, I think it was. Her death, I just thought it was a little boring because obviously like in that part, like she's trying to show like her granddaughter, like I hope I'm getting the family tree right, to be honest, because that was a little confusing to me, but she's obviously trying to show her granddaughter, you know, that like the whole thing with death is like real and stuff. But it was very simple, very boring. Like it was just like she just got like shot through the head essentially with that little spear, like a shovel, something like that. So that one's gonna be my least favorite. It was just kind of lame, you know. It was very funny though, cause it was like so ridiculous. Which I did want to say, like I kind of like how like I don't know if all the Final Destination movies are like this, but I kind of liked how it was like so ridiculous and like the people are almost like balloons, like they just kind of pop, you know. It's not realistic at all, which sorry about that, which I don't mind. Like I think we can have a little fun with the gore, you know, like it doesn't have to be super legit, like people can just pop, you know. So yeah, and then I want to say like the fifth one would be I have to think about this one. I would say that the fifth least favorite death would be like the final one. So literally the final one before like it cuts to credits, like I thought it was like, I think it was just meant to be a joke. Like it was very quick, you know, and there was no like, what's the name of that? What's the word? Like it wasn't super elaborate. It was just a train kind of going through the neighborhood, which is like, what the fuck? But anyways, yeah. And then like they used, mind you, I haven't seen the other Final Destination movies, and even I know that the logs are like super iconic, and I kind of liked that they did like a nod to that in this final scene, because the characters, the last two, are like running and then they get squished by the logs and then the movie ends, which honestly, like, I had seen that death scene on Twitter when it came out, and I thought it was like a dream sequence. Like, I didn't think it was real. So finding out that that's how the movie ends, like, that was a little funny, not gonna lie. Like, it was a little funny. I don't know if I'm supposed to care about these people. Like, I hope that's not like controversial, but like, it's very like, this movie was very popcorn flick. Like, it was just, you know, like a little something to shut your brain off to, you know. Like, I didn't really care for the characters. Like, I wasn't sad or anything. So my fourth favorite death, I wanna say it's the backyard one with the dad. So I'm kind of in between this one and another one, but I think I'm gonna stick with this answer. The backyard one was pretty good, but like I thought it was cool, but I mean, I did like how, like, and the director talked about this, how it's not like fun to just have the glass in the glass of like water or Sprite or soda or something. I don't remember what it was, like in the scene, but we know there's a shard of glass in the cup, but it's not fun to just have the guy drink it, you know. But like at the end of the day, like, I didn't think it was anything crazy, and the death was like I was indifferent about it, you know. Like, he just stepped on the glass and then he tripped and he got shredded with the fucking grass cutter. And it was also pretty funny because that was like the second funeral they had to attend, and it's funny that after a while, like, they just kind of stopped doing the funerals, because I think there was only two. But yeah, that one was also like, I did like how that one had a little bit more going on, you know, a little tension building. But like, I also thought the death was just a little lame. Like, I think it could have been a little crazier, you know. Like, all it did was kind of like prolong it and make it unexpected. But the death itself wasn't really like that. It wasn't like anything crazy. I want to say that my third favorite death is when the girl fell in the trash bin. And it's not even, again, like, it was funny though, because like the girl predicted it, like the protagonist predicted that that would happen, and then it literally did happen. But that's not the reason why it's my third favorite. It's just my third favorite because like the visual of her like reaching her arm out and then getting her head squished in is so uncomfortable, and like, what was that? And like disturbing to me, that like, I love it. Like, I loved, like, it's just so crunchy and like crazy, and like, yeah, like, I just thought like it really fucked me up a little bit. So I love that, like, you know, I just love that. I thought it was great, girl. Like, the CGI and everything. Like, this sounds so fucked up, but like, yeah, I just like, that's definitely my third favorite death. And so we have the last top two. And my second favorite one, I want to say, was the tower or the skyline or as an opener, to have it be like this was in the promotional material, and like it's the poster, and so the movie starts with a bang and like really high setup, and you know that's a good thing, but at the same time I don't think the rest of the movie quite reached that level. And so I also like didn't think like it almost felt like Titanic E, which I thought was pretty cool. But again, like the deaths themselves like wasn't anything crazy, because it was just people falling to their deaths, you know, but it wasn't anything like wild. And then you did have the kid falling like the piano falling on the kid, which was like kind of funny as well, because like he just completely like splattered, which was like in such a ridiculous, like unrealistic way. That makes it, you know, like I really am not fazed by it. Like I'm very fazed by realistic gore, and this was just very fake that like it doesn't bother me, to be honest. And that's not a bad thing. I don't really want to be disturbed like that, you know. I just want to have a fun time, and that's what this was. But I did think it was cool that like, you know, it was like a whole sequence, and like there was a cause and effect and a butterfly effect, and like, you know, this led to that and all this stuff. But overall, like it's a very good scene, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. My top death, I want to say, is the MRI scene. That was crazy. I thought that was crazy, and honestly, like, very unexpected, and it's super graphic and messed up, and like, I loved how like both people got at once, and you know, I thought like I knew something was gonna go wrong, but like not the way it turned out. Like the guy literally went through the hole like and got split in half, and like that is like so crazy, like the way that he like, you know what I mean? Did you hear that? Those were my wrists. Like honestly, I need to find out if I have like arthritis, or like what's the other one, tuberculosis, because that sounds a little crazy, even though they don't hurt. But like, you know, that could be like a different topic. Sorry about that. But I loved the MRI scene, and I loved how the guy like had like the Reese's cup, I think it was, and then he started like breaking out because he's allergic to peanut butter or like peanuts or something like that. And like I thought that wouldn't happen, because at first nothing happens and you're just kind of like, oh, like okay. But then he started breaking out, and like he didn't even die at first. The one that started dying was like the other one, and I thought the reveal that he had piercings like on his dick was crazy and like funny as fuck, and like damn, like that MRI scanner was like down bad, like he wanted it. That wasn't even funny, sorry, but like, yeah, I loved how like he started getting pulled by his piercings, and like you're just kind of like, damn, like you're done, like you're done. It makes me kind of scared. I literally have an eyebrow piercing, and a belly piercing, and like my ear piercings, so that would probably happen to me. Even though like I think my belly one is like very light, like I think it would just go through my stomach, it wouldn't pull me. I mean, can I like grow up? Like this isn't real, like this wouldn't happen in real life, I think. But didn't this happen in real life? Like I think I saw something about that like I saw an article about this, I think it was. But I don't think it would happen like this, I don't know. I hope, God, that would be terrible. But yeah, and then the other guy, like I thought for some fucking goes through his head. And his family finds him and they're like, oh my god. And then it cuts. I loved that. I thought it was very fun. Like, I thought it was fun. Honestly, this movie, like, I am gonna watch the other Final Destinations. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on it. Like I don't think I'll make a video on, like, each individual one, but I'll probably make a video. Like, maybe I'll make a video about all 5 of them together. And instead of doing, like, deaths ranked, I'll probably rank all 5 movies. I might do that. And I guess I'll include the 6th one as well. But overall, like, I thought it was a fun, cute movie, but like I wasn't like dying, you know what I mean? And like it wasn't a movie where like I was dying to like make a video about it. Like, I watched it and I was like, okay, I'll make a video about it, and then I didn't make a video until 2 weeks later, and here we are 2 weeks later. But this video will be going up. Like, don't fuck with me. Like, I am gonna get on top of this. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited for the movie that I'm doing next. But I didn't want to skip this one. Like, I really wanted to make sure that I made a video on this one because I still need time to do the movie. Almost said it. I was gonna keep it a surprise. But yeah. So those are my deaths ranked. Those are the deaths ranked. And Final Destination Bloodlines, again, I gave it a 3-star. I give it 3 stars, 6 out of 10. Even though, like, I probably would not give it like a 7 out of 10, which would be 3.5 stars. But I guess my point still stands. You know, like, cute film. Does it make me want to watch the other Final Destination movies? Like, not really. But I also want to be cultured. You know, like, I want to be informed, and I want to like be a part of the party or whatever. Like, I want to know what the hype is. And people say the 3rd one is the best one, and like, I love. You see what I gotta deal with, and mind you, what time is it? It's 1:16 in the morning. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I know this video, like, probably, like, I mean, this is for sleep anyways. Like, the air conditioner turned on, so I'm just gonna say goodbye and thank you, everyone.